How we doing? How we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I be laughing so hard my stomach hurts. I be asking my stomach, oh, what you trying to do to me? What you trying to do to my soul? Welcome to Larry's World. Mother truckers, yeah. Hanging on to them people. Can you dig it? Yeah. Welcome to this beautiful Tuesday, April the 14th, 2026. Let's thank God to be alive and let's rejoice and be glad. And I'm getting ready to make this phone call to Jesus Christ. We're going to mazel talk about it, y'all. When you get on in here, don't be shy. Don't be bashful. I'm gonna read the comments. If they're positive comments, if they're negative, I will ignore your comments. I'm gonna let you know right now before you get in the comment section. If you feel like you're gonna be negative, I'd rather you not even get your ass on my channel. I'm gonna just be real with you. Cutthroat. Yeah. Let me go ahead and make this phone call to the man upstairs. All right, y'all give me 1 second. 1-800 Jesus. Jesus, what's going on, baby? Jesus. That's what you want me to talk to him about? That's a good old topic. Thank you, sir. Peace. Yep. All right, thank you. Yep, bye. YouTube family, I got another good banger. I'm dropping bangers today, y'all. I ain't got nothing but time. I'm dropping another banger. All right, y'all, today's topic today is going to be coming from the NLT version. I'm not even going to keep getting on here saying that. But I'm going to say it each time because there's always some new people on here. But anyway, NLT version, and it coming from the book of Proverbs, okay? Proverbs chapter 28, verse 23. And it goes like this right here. In the end, people appreciate honest criticism far more than flattery. I'm going to say that again. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 23 from the NLT version. In the end, people appreciate honest criticism far more than flattery. Now let's get some of these shout outs in. Okay, Cloud, you are a computer ward, but thank you for joining me on my channel. What your mama like it? I never heard her complain one day in her life. Your auntie like it. Do something about it. Thank you for joining in. Now stay tuned. You might get a damn message, you computer ward. Now, what this right here means is, like, I'd much rather somebody get, people sometimes don't tell me what you want to hear. Don't tell me what you want me to hear. You know what I'm saying? You might see somebody, they out of shape. They fat. They not in shape. Oh, man, you look good, man. You like you been working out, man. This joker big, wide, and laid outside. They look like a refrigerator. You just telling them that just because you want money out of them. I'd much prefer somebody give me, but I'm saying we got to learn too who we take criticism from. We got to learn to take, okay, if you're taking it from somebody, don't give me constructive criticism if you ain't got nothing going. Don't tell me how to run my YouTube channel if you've never had a YouTube channel. I don't know what this message is for. Don't tell me about working out if you've never worked out. So that's one thing about me. I don't mind taking criticism from somebody who has built their foundation. But you're not going to tell me how to, I'm talking about for anybody in general, y'all. We shouldn't take this from nobody. But don't flatter me either. Don't butter me up and tell me what you want to hear just to get something out of me. But at the same time, we shouldn't take advice from people, constructive criticism or criticism from somebody if they not walking down the same path. You trying to tell me what I should be doing. You trying to tell me not to snort powder cocaine, but you snort powder up your nose. You trying to tell me about working out, and you like you never worked out a day in your life. You trying to tell me how to study to become a correction officer, and you not even working. So that's one thing we got to learn, y'all, to have a gift of discernment. Take criticism, but take criticism from people who are going places, not from people who've never ran a business before. You trying to tell me how to be an entrepreneur, but you never ran a damn business. You sitting at home eating Doritos and getting fat. You can't tell me nothing at all. Yeah. We got to stop doing that right there. Let's get some of these shout outs in. BTMARD, what's going on with you? Hope you're having a great and marvelous day. Kick SG, what's going on with you, baby? Boom Blast 749, boom, boom blast, what's going on with you? Yeah, y'all. Like I said, there's nothing wrong. In the end, people appreciate honest criticism far more than flattery. I appreciate honest criticism as well. But sometimes the honest criticism can be coming from the wrong people. I don't want honest, I mean, you can be honest. What I need you guys to understand, sometimes honest criticism can come from people, but sometimes it's coming from people who ain't got nothing. I want honest criticism from somebody who's going places. You giving me honest criticism, that could be very well true, but I'm not going to take the honest criticism from somebody who's not going nowhere. You stay at home on your mama's couch and you trying to tell me about what I need to be. You don't have no proof. What are you doing? I take honest criticism from people who are going places, not from people who ain't never had what you're trying to get. You never had a YouTube channel, if you never had your own place, don't be trying to give me no damn advice if you ain't never done none of these things. I don't know who this message is for. I don't know who this message is for. Yeah, we got to stop doing this right here. But see, it can kind of go universal. They say don't do powder and they do it, maybe tell you not to fall down the path like them. So yeah, that's true too, but most time, man, when people criticize, okay, I get that right there. If they say something like, I've been down this road, I'm trying to tell you to keep you, but most time, man, now you are right. It worked both ways, but I'd much rather a person tell me, hey, I did crack before, I did cocaine, this is what it's going to do to you. But I'm talking about people who've never experienced nothing. I hear some people trying to give to young couples who just got married marital advice. How the hell can you give somebody marital advice and you ain't never been married? See what I'm saying? Normally it comes from people who have never experienced these things. I'd much rather this stuff come from somebody who's experienced it. But if you ain't never done what I'm doing and you ain't never walked down my path, don't try to give me no criticism. If it's from somebody who's actually been there and done that and know what it takes, then I'll take it. But if you ain't done nothing and you're not doing nothing with your time, you can keep your mouth shut. That's the mindset I need people to have. I have the same exact shape. Okay, say for 20 cents 20. That's what's up, man. Hey, hey, ball is the new style, baby. Yes, sir. M6 King, what's going on with you? BP9, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Right now, we're doing good, but if somebody get in here, we talk negative, we talking down, I will ignore your comments. I'm just letting people know right now. If you get in my comment section, you start talking crazy, I'm going to ignore you. I'm just letting you know. Right now, we pretty good. I had a few negative people, but we're going to go ahead and block that. What's going on with your Juicebox 4062? I don't know what you're talking about right there. KY9PL. Yeah, I see what you're saying, basically trying to preach how to be a millionaire and they negative bank account. That's it. Somebody got it. Cord yonder, but that's what I'm saying. Somebody might be trying to tell you how to be a multi-millionaire and they ain't got to pop the piss in or winning to throw it out of. Exactly. Now, I get if somebody has been on a millionaire status. Somebody might have been a millionaire before and they lost it all, so they trying to tell you how to not fall down the same rabbit hole. But most time, like I said, most time when people get on here and they try to give constructive criticism, they never did it. Don't try to give me advice on something if you never even started it. You try to tell me how to change a damn tire. You never changed a tire a day in your life. You try to tell me how to put an engine in a car, and you never did it. You're not even mechanically inclined. These are the type of people I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. Hope everyone's well. Notorious, we all doing great, brother. WB S9B, what's going on with you? 38, brother, 38. Yes, sir. 366, what's going on with you? 38. My pronouns are the, okay. That's it, man. Solid advice. What's going on with you, 794? From Florida, baby. What's going on with you? 4062, I'm 23 with 60,000 saved. What do I do with it? You keep saving, baby. You keep saving that money. You 23, man. If you keep saving that money now, I'm 38 years old. By the time you get my age, you will be a multi-millionaire. More than that. If you already got 60,000 right now, in 15 years, man, you'll go places. Don't take that money. I know it's going to be tempting. Don't take that money and bail your friend out of jail. To hell with that. Take that money and you save it. You tell your friend, I will pray for you. Give him some words of encouragement. Nope, don't do that. Don't take your money, bailing nobody out of jail. None of that. I don't care what they say. That's it. Exactly. That's what I meant by universal. Yeah, that's what I know what you're saying. Yeah. Gases. 462. I'm 22 with 7,000. What should I do with it? Save your money. Keep saving your money, man. Trying to be funny, but I really got it like that. Okay. Prioritize health over wealth. Health. I tell people that all the time. Health is your new wealth. Without your health, you're nothing. What good is having millions of dollars in the bank if your health fall apart? Because if your health fall apart, the money gonna fall apart. Come on, y'all. Who I'm talking to today? Hey, I'm May. What's going on with you, May? Jesus is king. You're absolutely correct right there. Savage, and purchase yourself a property. Don't live in a cardboard apartment. That's it. Get yourself, because when you stand in an apartment, you're just making them rich. That's all you're doing. Get you a property, y'all. I'm doing great today, but don't take advice from people who say, oh, you should do this, oh, you should do that, if they've never done it. But I will say this, property and stuff like that, yeah, do it. You take advice from people who are going places. Most time when we take advice from people, we taking advice from people who these people right here, they trying to break up your home. Don't take advice from somebody who are lazy, who stay at home with their mom and dad. They trying to give you all this advice. And most time, y'all, when I look at people, so I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes when I look at some of my people that get in here, I look at their subscribers. They got 1 or 2 subscribers and trying to tell me how to run my channel and what not to say. You got 1 or 2 measly subscribers. You ain't got nothing to tell me. That's the mindset y'all need to have, though. Right when I get off here, the people that get on here talking negative, I look how many subscribers they got. They can't tell me nothing. What can you tell me? You got 5 subscribers. You trying to tell me what I should say, what I shouldn't say? You ain't got nothing to show for it, brother. Yeah. Miriam, what's going on with you? Them be the ones, 2 little measly subscribers and try to tell me how to run something. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing to show for it. And then flattery. Don't try to flatter people to get what you want. I know it's tax season. I know that's a big girl. You know you don't really like that good girl. You look good. You look like Halle Berry for real. No, she don't look like Halle Berry. She like a damn wash machine. Stop telling people. Stop flattering people too. But like I said, criticism is nothing wrong with that. Constructive criticism, as long as it's from the right person. Somebody that's going places. Somebody that sees your potential. Someone who's might have been down that rabbit hole, and they see the path that you're going down, and they realize, well, Mr. Larry or Mr. Tony, I see what you're doing. Let me correct you. I've done this before. I want to correct you so you can be better. Sometimes people will tell you things. Sometimes you can be doing the right things, but people are trying to throw you off course and tell you anything to keep you from going down the path of righteousness. Some people will tell you stuff like that so you can go down the rabbit hole. So we got to watch out for all this right here. Your hood financially advisor. Millions can buy you health. No, it can't. Millions cannot buy you health. Because you know why? Because once your health is gone, that's that. Your millions can't buy you health. I don't know who told you that. You need to do your homework on that. What he's advised, okay, what are you talking about? Yeah, so that's why I say, y'all, take advice from people who are going places. Like one thing about me, I'm telling you, I'm going places. Take advice from me. I'm going places. I'm not just gonna get on here and just tell you whatever to tell you. But I know a lot of y'all anyway, you're gonna take this information, it's gonna go out one ear through the other. You can do what you want to do. All I can do, I can lead the horse to the water, but I can't make you drink it, okay? I would never tell nobody to do anything or expect anybody to do anything that I wouldn't do. I would never tell somebody to do anything that I wouldn't do. That's one thing about me. If I get on here and give you advice about something, then just believe I'm going to follow that advice. You have to look at the fruits that people bear, guys. That's what I try to tell you guys. What do you mean by fruits that people bear? The way they behave, their aura, their essence. A lot of people like to talk out the side of their neck. But most people in life are really not what they're not really about what they're talking about. That's why I need y'all to understand it. Okay, Blackout 182. Okay, peace out. Tell that to a poor person with falling health, not being able to pay the hospital bills. Okay, we understand that. I understand that health is the new wealth. We talking about that. We can't help what that got to do with anything. You say tell that to a poor person failing health, not being able to pay the hospital bills. That's another story. We're not talking about that right there. I'm talking about people keep thinking that they got all this money. Read between the lines. I need y'all to use your brain. If your health falls apart, what good is money? Money can be the root of all evil if we allow it. Come on, y'all, get right. Read between the lines. Come on, y'all, follow me, y'all. Not stand on the topic. Taking advice from the wrong people. I don't care if this is your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your auntie. If these people are not on the right path, you really have nothing to tell me. That's the mindset I have. I don't care who you are. If you're trying to give me advice and you're not walking, if I see you're not doing what you're trying to tell me, why should I listen to you? Why should I listen to you? Why are y'all listening to people who don't have a pot to piss in or willing to throw it out of? You trying to tell me how to be a business owner, but you never owned a business in your life. You trying to tell me about how to walk closer to God, but you out here smoking crack and cocaine every day. Make that make sense. We got to learn to make these things make sense. It makes no sense at all. Come on, y'all. Use your gift of discernment. Most people, guys, what I need you guys to understand is we all can have a gift of discernment, but we're not walking right with Christ. If you're not walking and you're not living right, why should he give you a gift of discernment? And stop flattering people. If you know somebody really don't look good, stop telling them, oh, you look so good. And you just telling them that just to get something out of them. That right there is not cool either. Telling somebody, oh, they look good, and you know they tore up to the floor. They look like the bottom of my shoe. I don't know who this message is for. But if you don't really mean what you say, it's best for you to just be quiet. Let's see right here. What do you say right here? By allowing you to pay for a treatment, but you look like my dad. Okay, I appreciate. Okay, that's what's up. See, I look like a dad. What's going on with you? Nothing. Okay, what do you say right here? By allowing you to pay for treatment, but okay. Now, let's get this right here straight. Now, by the time you pay for all that treatment, you're going to end up being bankrupt. So all you're doing, you're paying for treatment. But if your health was together, you can have more money. Eventually, if you're not working, what good is it? So all you're doing is paying for treatment, and then when the money run out, then what? Now you right back to ground zero. Now, I don't know if you got this advice from somebody. I don't know who told you that right there. You got money to pay for treatment. But what good is paying for treatment if your health ain't right? You need your health to be right so you can get back to the money. Eventually, the money going to run out if you just paying for treatment. Think about that. Think about that. I want you to use your head on that. Use your head on that. Who told you that? It's like you've been hanging around somebody that's negative. It's like somebody been leading you down the rabbit hole. Who been telling you this right here? Who been telling you this? Let's read some more of these comments. 675, what's good with you? Read some more of these comments. What did it say? 1235, and a rich person has a better chance for better health than a poor person. I've seen a lot of rich people, you get dementia and stuff like that. There's a lot of celebrities and stuff like Bruce Willis right now. He has dementia. So what good is Bruce Willis having all this money right now? He has dementia. What good is it? What good is any celebrity? You know what I'm saying? Somebody could rob these people blind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got all this money, but your health not right. Somebody could take full advantage of you, but if you are in your right frame of mind, no one can take advantage of you. So I mean, I know people who are poor and are more healthy than rich people. Because most people when they are rich, they get the big head and they get cocky. You see what I'm saying? So I agree and disagree with that right there. You said, what am I talking about? Today's topic we talking about right now, and I'll just mark this off. We talking about in the end, people appreciate honest criticism far more than flattery. I appreciate honest criticism, but from somebody who's going places. If you are 700, 800 pounds and you try to tell me what I'm doing in the gym is wrong, I'm gonna look at you like you crazy. Bro, please, ma'am, sir, you like you never worked out a day in your life. How can you give me any advice on anything? And stop buttering people up. Sometimes we butter people up. Most time, y'all, when you hear people flattering you up and telling you things, most time people are only telling you things because they want something out of you. I don't believe in flattery. I don't believe in telling people things just to tell them to get what I want out of people. And I also don't believe in taking advice from people who are not going places. I don't believe in doing that right there. You take advice from people who are going places. Why would you take advice from a lazy person? And they ain't got no pot to piss in nor one to throw it out of. Now I can understand there may be somebody who might have been at one point a multimillionaire and they hit rock bottom. Then you take advice from people like this, they might say, hey man, if you're not careful, you're gonna lose it all. I don't went down the same rabbit path as you. Look at what it's got me. I take advice from people like that because they sincerely see what you are doing and they know if you don't change your evil and wicked ways, you can end up like them. Now I respect people like this right here, but not from people who are not going places, people who are not trying to go places. I don't take stuff like this from people right here. And I advise you guys not to do that. You take criticism from people who are going places, not from just nobodies, not from people who ain't trying to accomplish nothing. And I'm gonna try to tell you something right now. If you are hanging around those type of people, you will eventually turn into that. What do you mean by that, Larry? If you're hanging around somebody, a nobody who don't want nothing out of life, you're gonna turn into that. You're gonna turn into a pillar of salt. What do I mean by that? That means you're gonna dissolve. You're gonna be of the world. You're gonna be not of God. You're gonna be of the world. Don't hang around these type of people. They ain't got nothing to show for it. And most people, y'all, be honest with you, most people don't want nothing out of life. This is why people will tell you, people want to keep you stagnant, they want to keep you stuck, they want to keep you in the same place. People will tell you anything just so you can stay stagnant along with them. People will flatter you, tell you whatever they want you to hear. Next thing you know, you look up. They might be the one with no money in their pocket. Next thing you know, they look up now. They got all your money. They'll butter you up. Oh, girl, you look good, girl. You look like Janet Jackson. You know damn well she don't look like no Janet Jackson. You know she look tore up. You know she like a gorilla. Don't lie. Don't lie to get what you want out of these people. But at the same time, like I said, take criticism, constructive criticism from people who are going places, not people who are going down the rabbit hole. Unless you see somebody that might be homeless or something, like I said, they might have been eventually at the top. But they seeing how arrogant and cocky you are, they might see something in you that they saw in themselves. Damn, if I would have kept that person, maybe I need to talk to this person because they going down a rabbit hole. Listen to people like that. They trying to get you on the right path. Let's read some more of these comments right here. You can't live in this world without money unless you're trying to live under a highway. So to an extent, money is pretty important. Yes, money is very important, guys. That's why I need you guys to understand. You need money. But what good is money if you don't have no health? I mean, if you got bad health. Yeah, you need money. Y'all missing the point. One dude just got in here talking about that you can pay for treatments. But eventually, once you paying for the treatment, if your health ain't right, you can't get back to the money, you're gonna lose it all. So that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You keep looking at money. Money is very important, but if you ain't keeping Jesus Christ in the forefront, it's not going to work. I don't know what this message is for. Yeah, money is important, but it's not more important than Jesus Christ. If you ain't keeping him in the forefront, you're gonna lose it all anyway. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. It can be evil if you use it for the wrong purposes, but it's still pretty important. That's the thing. Most people use money for evil purposes. Most people do. Most people use it for evil purposes. 1659, I greatly appreciate that. All I'm saying is having the money is better than not having it. Yeah, that's true too, but I mean, if you're using it for the wrong purposes, if some people, man, I need y'all to understand, some people that have money, they cheated their way to the top. If you cheated your way to the top by flattery, lying, and selling people and railroading people and throwing them under the bus, it's gonna wither like a flower. It's not gonna last long if you cheated your way to the top. I don't know what this message is for. A lot of people, but I need you guys to understand, we look at people's life and we look at people's fame and, oh man, I want to be like that. We don't know what these individuals had to go through to get the success. So we gotta start looking at that too. Don't envy people, y'all. When we see people to the top, you don't know what they had to go through, all the sleepless nights. We don't know that. But I understand what you're saying, 1235, but yeah, you need money, but I mean, sometimes money can be the root of all evil. 123, love from America. Same to you, man. Love from India, Japan. What's going on with you? Love from Earth. That's it. Love from Mars. Love everywhere, man. 123. Fly, what's going on with you? How many years have you done? Okay. Justice. Hiss, what's going on with you? Okay. Shout out from Toronto. What's going on? Shout out from Toronto. What's going on with you? OZ Art, what's up with you? 2112, you poses nothing. Everything you have was given to you by God. Whatever you have belongs to him. You are merely a steward of, that's right, it's not yours, not your own life. You're right, it all belongs to Jesus Christ. When we leave here, guys, what you guys got to understand, all these things are materialistic things. They're going to be left here. They're going to perish. They're going to wither away like a flower. I mean, they're going to die. It's not going to be here. When you leave here, these things are going to go on to someone else. I don't know what this message is for. Yeah, they're going to go on to somebody else. I need y'all to understand that right there. My little Nick her. Okay. I'm successful, but I never took a dime. America has been great to me, and I want to be great back to America. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with giving back. There's nothing wrong with giving back. Nothing wrong with giving back, brother. But give unto those as they give unto you. A lot of times, too, we got to stop. I'm to the point now, I don't expect everybody that I help to help me back. But you got to give unto those who give unto you. I'm not talking about if you see somebody poor on the street, not to help them. But I'm saying people who are pouring into your life, you pour back into them. But I'm not talking about no homeless man, somebody who can't help you. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about pour into those who pour unto you. If people are not pouring into you, don't pour into them. I'm talking about people that you know, people you know who have the access and the sources to help you out. We have to stop pouring into these people. If they're not pouring into us, we got to learn to fall back and take criticism, constructive criticism from people who are going places. Get them likes up, big man. Can get him a mic stand. Get them likes up so big man can get him a mic stand. I appreciate that. I'm gonna get me a mic stand, man, eventually, but you gotta crawl before you walk, baby. RCO 1193, what's going on with you, brother? Hope you're having a great, marvelous day. I only help people that can't help themselves. I'm gonna tell you something too, man. Sometimes we can help people so much that we can enable them. So helping people is good and not good, because sometimes you can help a person so much. It's just like a homeless person. If I see a homeless person on the street, I ain't going to help them. But every time I see this homeless person, I might not give them money. I might give them words of encouragement, because sometimes if you constantly giving to somebody, they're not going to know how to work for it for themselves. They say if you teach a man how to fish, he'll fish a lifetime. But you constantly going to fish for him. How can he ever learn if you're doing it for him? You got to teach that man how to fish so he can go ahead and get his own fish. Meaning if you constantly giving that homeless man money, how they going to go ahead and learn how to fish and get it for themselves? I'm not saying not to help them. But sometimes we got to understand, too, when you constantly helping this person out, they ain't going to, well, why should I get a job if such and such going to give me money? Well, why should I go out here and feed myself if somebody going to do it? Sometimes we got to fall back. Now, I'm not saying that to be spiteful or mean, but because we never know what spot we're going to be in. But if I see somebody trying to help themselves, one thing about me, I'll help this individual. If somebody's trying to give me constructive criticism and I realize that they are on the same path and they want me to get better, I'll listen. But if it's coming from somebody who ain't got nothing to go or to show for, I'm not going to listen to this individual. Why you want to listen to somebody who ain't got money? Somebody trying to tell you how to get money and they ain't got nothing. They at home with mom and daddy. They living on their grandma's couch. Why are you listening to these type of people? And unfortunately, the world we live in, we listen to these type of people. They ain't got nothing to show for, but you listening to them. Make it make sense. They don't make no sense at all. They don't make a lick of sense. No sense. Now, let's read some more of these comments. What do your problem? I only hear, okay. Let me read some more of these comments, y'all. 96. What do you problem? What are you talking about, man? When you are charitable and you do things or give money, never expect anything back. You do it if your own free will for the Lord of the Lord and be obedient. That's right. But what I'm pretty much saying, I'm talking about if the same homeless man, all I'm saying is you can enable people, guys. What I need you guys to understand, use your gift of discernment. But every time you see this same homeless man and you keep giving them money and money and money and money and money, I'm going to be honest with you, you're kind of enabling them. I'm not talking about if you see a different person, but if you see this same person each time and they keep coming to you asking for money, somebody else is going to give them something. But if you keep constantly giving, you're enabling them. I'm not saying, but you got to use your gift of discernment. If God lead on your heart to help them, then help them. But you can also be enabling this person. Help them. But when you constantly giving. If somebody always gave you $1 million, let me explain something to y'all. If I gave you $1 million every time I saw you, why would I go to work? Why? When I know you're going to give it to me, why get the cow when you can get the milk for free? Think about that. You help this person, get them off their feet. You get them money. But then after that, I'm going to show you how to get to the money. Show this person how to get to the money. But if you constantly giving them, why they going to go to work? Why would somebody want to go to work if you call Henry, make sure you wash them dishes right there. Why? I mean, make that make sense. Why? If you got a grown kid staying in your house and you know that kid not, you ain't got to work, you doing everything for them, why would they want to go to work? You giving them everything for free. Why would they want to leave your home? You got an uncle standing on your couch, he putting a dent in your couch. You allowing them to stay there, why would they go somewhere else? Well, I can stay right here for free. Why would they want to do that? Make it make sense. Sometimes you can't help people, they can't help themselves. I don't know if you ever heard that quote, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. That's it. It's just like if you see somebody if they just sitting there, I can't walk. No, if I see this person is trying to walk on their own, I'm the type that's going to help them. But they always sitting there waiting on me to help them, they're not trying, I'm not going to help them because you're enabling them. You can't enable people. You can't enable nobody. If you always constantly doing for people, why they going to want to put the work in if you constantly doing for them? That's why I said when you have kids, we got to learn, guys, to stop doing everything for our kids. Show them the way. Show them how to go out here and get it for themselves. But doing for people ain't teaching them a damn thing. Help them get on their feet, and then after that, show them how to get to the money. 5275. What you mean you don't know? You don't know what? OG Kick SG. That's what I'm trying to do, man. Trying to teach them. But a lot of people going to be ignorant and hard-headed. They're going to try to do things their way anyway. What do you say? And when you do something charitable or give money or whatever, do not boast about it to men. Do not even mention it or treasure it. It will be taken from you. You're absolutely correct right there. You are absolutely correct. I used to go to a church and I had a pastor that used to do this. Somebody would bless him and he would get up in front of the church and tell everybody about it. That's not cool either. That's not cool. These pastors get, such bless me. When somebody gives you a blessing, you don't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. You don't have to tell everybody about it. You don't have to broadcast your blessings. I don't know what this message is for, but I need you guys to understand. Most time people can look at you and they can tell by the fruits that you are bearing. What do you mean by fruits they're bearing? That you're bearing. That means your essence, the way you present yourself. Most people can see that, and that is enough. You don't have to go out here broadcasting what God has done for you. People can see by the way that you live your life. Don't shoot the messenger. That's right. Don't shoot the messenger. You are absolutely correct. People had a life before they was homeless. Some people had, but some people been homeless their whole life. And I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of people are in the situations that they're in because they took advice from people who weren't going places. Or I wouldn't run my business like this. I would run my business like this. I would let my brother take over the business. And you listening to people who ain't got nothing. That's why, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's why a lot of people are homeless. Some people are homeless because tragic situations, unfortunately, these things are inedible and they're going to happen. You could lose it all from a house fire. You could lose it all because you lost your job. You could lose it all. Just a lot of things have happened. But sometimes some people are homeless because they want to listen to other people. Oh, I wouldn't do it like this. I would do it like that. But I'm going to tell you something right now, y'all. We have to be very careful who we taking advice from, too. Because these same people who are telling you what you should and should not do, you try going knocking on their door at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and see if you're going to have a place to stay. Those are the type of things we don't think about. Or we do things, we get out of character, we get mad, then we look up, and now you have nothing. And that same person you took advice from, they going on with their life. But we don't think about that. I'm doing great, man. What am I talking about? Well, you jumped in here kind of late, man. I'm going to tell you what we're talking about. I'm talking today from the book of Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 23. It says, in the end, people will appreciate honest criticism far more than flattery. Meaning, I would appreciate if somebody, I don't mind people constructive criticism from somebody that's going places. I don't want any and nobody telling me what I shouldn't do and should not do. And if I'm looking at what they doing, you trying to tell me I should clean up and you're not cleaning. You trying to tell me that I'm tacky and you tacky. You know, we got what's the word I want to use? There's a word I want to use. Hypocritical. I don't take advice from a hypocritical person. If you're being hypocritical, why should I take advice from you? That's what I'm saying right there. And stop flattering people. A lot of people like to flatter people to get what they want. That's why I understand. I understand it's good to compliment people, but sometimes we compliment people for our own satisfactory. A lot of people do this right here. And if you are doing this right here, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And if you are doing this right now, you need to go to Jesus Christ and repent and ask God to forgive you for what you are doing. Because judgment day is coming back. And listen, like I tell you guys all the time, we don't know when he's coming back. I don't know the answer to that. But a lot of us are living life like we are Peter Pan, like we ain't going to die. We all going to have listen, the time is coming. We all going to die one day. Now I'm with you. Okay, so now you with me. So let's talk about this right here, 6 and 7, 13. What do you think about this right here? Do you believe in that? Taking honest criticism? Take it from people who going places, though, not from just any old body. I don't care if it's your mom, your brother, your dog, your cat, your auntie, your great-grandma, your wife, your husband. If these people, if you don't see that they're going nowhere, you don't take advice from people like this. You gotta talk. You can't just talk about it. You have to be about it. Don't tell me what to try to conquer in life if you never try to conquer. Don't tell me how to try to beat a giant if you never stepped in the ring with a giant. That's what I'm talking about right there. My wife is like this. That's what she talk about a lot about being millions from online business, but won't go out and get a real job and split bills, help raise the boys, nothing but drama. That's it. But that's not good. That's what I'm saying. We have to take advice. Most time, y'all, I'm going to be honest with you, most time you'll get some of the best advice from complete strangers. I'm going to be honest with you. Most time people that know you, now this is not all the time, but most time people, Emery, that's way too much soap. Just a little dab of soap. Just a little bit of soap. You can take some of that soap right there and divide it and put it on that other thing right there.
I already have some soap on.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Don't use it all. Let's say, what do you say? My wife is talking like that. She talk a lot about being millions. But that's what I'm saying. But if the person is talking about how to make millions of dollars, they telling you about it, but are they showing you in their work? See, a lot of people can talk. Whack, 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 whack. A lot of people talk out the side of their neck. Don't show me, don't talk about it, be about it. That's my mindset. That's the mindset I need you guys to have. People can tell you a lot. I look at in your actions, not what comes out the side of people's neck. I'm not sure, man. What do you say you're not sure about what? Creations, what's going on with you? Key principles include delivering truth in love, Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14, using it to sharpen other people's, Proverbs 27, chapter 17, and appreciating it's a path to wisdom. That's it. Or iron sharpens iron. You are absolutely correct right there. Iron does sharpen iron. So if I see somebody that's on the right path and I see they doing good, man, I'm proud of you, man. You can do it. But I'm the type. That's why I'm an inspirational speaker, guys, because there's things that I've done in my past, and I don't want to see people go down the same rabbit hole. That's why I'm constantly get on my channel. Like I told you guys before, I made a lot of mistakes in my past. Like I told you guys before, years ago, I had a chance to get $100,000 scholarship, but out of people I didn't want to get laughed at and considered a weirdo, I turned it down. But I'm trying to tell you guys right now, you youngsters out there right now listening to this content, when somebody offers you $100,000 scholarship, don't turn the scholarship down. You see what I'm saying? See how I did that? I'm telling you something that I learned from. But I'm telling you something constructive criticism because I went down that rabbit hole. So I'm trying to tell you right now, if somebody offers you a scholarship, the job of your lifetime, take it. Do your homework on it. They telling you because they've been down the path. I'm telling you that because it can come back and haunt you. If you get a scholarship and they offer it to you, take it. Take the scholarship. This stuff, these type of opportunities don't come forever. But I'm telling you this because I want to see you get better. Iron sharpens iron. See what I'm saying? That's why I get on here and I tell you these things. It makes sense when a good mindset, you can do anything. You got to have the right mindset, man. That's it. You got to have the right mindset. If you want to get to the next level in life, you must have the right mindset. You must be walking with Jesus Christ. You don't have to be perfect. You simply just have to be worth it. It's just that simple. That's it. It's just like that, baby. That's it. I love y'all, man. Listen, I love all of y'all, man. I thank y'all, man, for tuning into my channel, man. And people who get on my channel, they give me advice. I take the advice from you guys too. I take advice from people who are living right, people who got some sense. If people get on here trolling and telling me what to do, I'm not gonna listen to these type of people. These people, type of people right here, they obviously don't have a life. We don't need to be taking advice from people who constantly putting somebody else down. Don't do that right there. And don't flatter people to tell them things just to get what you want. If you know somebody is not a part, you know somebody's not performing well, you might be at work doing a job. How am I doing on the job? Oh, you're doing great. You only telling them that because you know if I tell them they're not doing a good job, they're not going to give me a ride home. Don't do that right there. Don't do that either. Don't tell people I was afraid to tell them no because if I tell them no, then he might not give me no money. He said he was going to give me money. No, see? That type of stuff right there will get you in a world of trouble. That'll get you in the world of trouble. People do that right there. I don't know why they do it. I don't. But y'all, I'm done with this thing right here, man. I'm just saying, don't. We got to be real careful right here. Not to flatter people, because flattery gets you in trouble. Flattery gets you in trouble. I'd rather somebody be straight real with me. But listen, like I said, somebody being real with you who are going places. Not you can be somebody, like I said, somebody can be real with you, but they could be fake. They could be wolves in sheep's clothing. You see what I'm saying? They could be wolves in sheep's clothing. Take advice from people who are going places. Ask God for a gift of discernment and to know who to listen to. I can tell you guys right now, I'm a man of God. You can listen to me. You can listen to me. I'm not going to get on here and tell you anything. I'm telling you things from my experience. I'm never going to lead you down the rabbit hole of destruction. I'm never going to do that. Okay, what did he say right here? He says, 21:12 says, I'm 63. I've been down a lot of roads, and I see you going down the road I've already been on. I know what's down there, and you better believe me. If I give you a warning about it, that's it. That's what I'm saying right there. If somebody gives you a warning about something, you don't already seen it. You've already been there. That's why most time when you hear people say been there, done that, they've already done it. When you trying to give your children advice, you're not telling them that to scare them. You're not telling them that because you don't want them to have fun. If you tell your child, don't go out here and drink and drive because you can get in a bad accident, you're telling your child that from experience because you might have seen somebody in your childhood die from that. You're not trying to tell them that to put them down. There is a difference when you tell somebody something out of love and you tell somebody something to keep them complacent. There's a difference. But we have to learn the difference between when somebody trying to keep us down and when somebody trying to build us up. We got to ask God for a gift of discernment with that right there. To do stuff like in your cash, to turn down a big opportunity like that just because some people told you things or that will lock you. It is nothing to let in. Hold on, I'm trying to read. To do stuff like in your case, to turn down a big opportunity like that just because some people told you things or that will laugh at you is not going to hold. That's it. Sometimes, like I said, I did that because I was trying to, when I turned down that $100,000 scholarship, I did it because I saw that wasn't no other kids standing up. So I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be like, oh, okay, they not taking $100,000 scholarship, so I'm gonna fit in with them. Sometimes, y'all, what I need you guys to understand, when you trying to, sometimes we can put our own self down. We looking at everything else around us. Well, they ain't doing it, I ain't gonna do it. That right there could set you back. And if I knew what I knew now, I would have took that. I don't like to dwell in the past, but I'm trying to tell you these type of things, guys. You are gonna encounter other people doing wrong things, and it's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool. Oh, hey, going to school ain't cool. I don't need no $100,000 school. I could be out here be a dope boy. I could just chase multiple women. So I started having that mindset. I remember watching my sister's boyfriend. He was a drug dealer. So I thought when I was 19, I thought it was cool. Oh, he ain't got to worry about going to work. All he got to do is sell drugs and he can make it like that. I thought that was cool. That was that young mindset that I had because I wasn't walking with Jesus Christ. But now when I started walking back with God, God started putting me in the right paths. He started taking these type of people out of my life. You see what I'm saying? Off topic. Do really that uses off topic. Okay. Jamal Chill, God bless you. What's going on with you? 2205. Yeah, man. But listen, y'all, I'm done with this thing. Like I said, I just want to get on here and drop this short message on y'all. And you guys be blessed, okay? Stay blessed, stay humbled in the season, just like all the kids in the bathroom that vapes. That's it. Well, you say just like all the kids in the bathroom that vapes. I don't know what you mean by that. But, you know what? Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, because, see, they watching everybody else vape. So they think it's cool. When you're young like that, it's easy to get influenced. See, they thinking that that's positive. They might not have parents at home to tell them, son, don't vape because you see everybody else doing it. Don't skip class because you see everybody else doing it. Most time when people do things, it's because they see somebody else do it or they're easily influenced. Some people are gullible. What does gullible mean? They mean they believe anything that you tell them. Some people are very gullible. Same thing, meaning they listen to whatever they tell them. There's not a lot of people, guys, that are like me, that are going to be really sincere and really want the best for people, y'all. Y'all need to take this. Y'all really need to take this knowledge, y'all, and endure it. There's not a lot of people that's gonna love on you like me, and there's not a lot of content creators who gonna really inspire people. There's not a lot of people like me, y'all. Y'all really need to take this stuff and run with it. Take this information. Most content creators, when they go live, it's all about them. There's not too many people that's first off that's not even gonna get in here and read these comments, y'all. I'm cut from a different cloth. I am a rare breed. I am not a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm about what I talk about. I'm not just gonna get on here and tell you something that I would never do. I'm not gonna set you back. I'm trying to set you up for success. But I can want to try to set you up for success. But at the end of the day, it's up to you as an individual. I can't hold your hand. I can't save you. Okay? It's on you. And they tell some kids to just try, and people that can't easily say no falls for it and it's bad. It will ruin your life. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I used to be that kid because I really didn't have guidance. Even though I was taken into foster care, My guardian was older. She was an older lady. She was old, so she really didn't know how to guide. You know what I'm saying? She did the best she could do, I guess. I guess she did the best she could do. But unfortunately, I mean, it's sad because sometimes, man, kids are the way they are because they really don't know better. Their parents didn't know better, so it's a generational curse. But at some point, though, we have to take accountability for ourselves. When we get older, like I said, we get a certain age, we know right from wrong. Everybody knows right from wrong. A 5-year-old knows right from wrong. A toddler knows right from wrong. You yell at a toddler, tell a toddler to stop, and they doing something they ain't got no business. They'll stop. They know what they're doing is wrong. This is why they stop. So it's no excuse for a grown ass man or a grown woman. I don't know what this message is for. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people get influenced by others, people's thoughts and dreams, and lose themselves or their own blessings trying to be cool or set a certain image just to fit in. That's one thing about me. I get people to tell me, well, I shouldn't do this on my channel. I shouldn't do that. I'm going to run my channel the way I want to run it. You show me better. Show me how to do it then. But most time people can't show you. They just can tell you how to not do. They can tell you what you should and shouldn't do, why you should do it, but they ain't got no evidence on how it's not working because they don't have it. If you don't have it, don't try to tell. If you don't have it and you ain't got no proof how to make it better, then you can't tell me anything. You can't tell me nothing. Unless you see I'm going down the wrong rabbit hole, then you need to give me advice. Most time people give you advice, they ain't got nothing to show for it. These are the type of people I'm talking about. Don't take advice from people like this right here. He said, I've been in prison. He said, let me see. Yeah, okay, well, let me read one. I'm going to go. Thanks for the talk. See you next time. Okay, thank you, 6713. That time, the older lady was probably your angel in the flesh. That could have been it. You know, she prayed for me a lot, but a lot of times she might have not that's known because it could have been the way she was raised. They didn't have, my grandmother, foster grandmother was 86 years old. She's 86. So she didn't have the technology that we have today. You know what I mean? So I see. I'm going to, okay. Yeah, you're right. She could have been an angel, as you should. That's it. Running your channel is your vision. Do you. That's it. That's a lot of times where I need people to understand too. I'm glad you mentioned that right there. See, a lot of people, they say, why don't nobody support me, y'all? It's your vision. It's a vision. It's for you to see. That's what we got to understand. And sometimes I still struggle with this right here. We get mad when don't nobody support our vision, don't nobody support what we're doing. They're not going to see it your way because it's your vision. That's why it's called vision. It's not their vision. It's not your mother's vision, not your brother's vision. It's not your son's vision, not your wife's vision. It's your vision. This is why most people will not support you. But that's still a lame excuse because most time, like I said, guys, your biggest supporters was going to come from your complete strangers. The people that strangers and stuff, they're not gonna flatter you just to get what they want. It comes from people that know you because they know everything about you. Most time flattery is gonna come from people like that. Most time constructive criticism is gonna come from people that know you, but they ain't got nothing to go, they ain't got nothing to show for it. Most time it's gonna come from people like that. I'd much rather have advice come from somebody, a complete stranger. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just being for me. Because it's going to be real. It's going to be sincere love. Your auntie like it. DJ W9E, your auntie like it. She like this bald head. She can't get enough. Yeah. An old Baptist preacher told me decades ago, you have to teach a child how to the truth. You don't have to teach a child how to lie. That's it. You don't have to teach a child how to lie because they're going to pick them up. They're going to pick them evil things up from the world. They're going to pick that up. You see what I'm saying? I bet needing blessings. I be needing blessings, my guy. Hey, man, you got to pray, man. We sometimes, like I said, we can block our own blessings by hanging around negative people. We block most times in life, guys, what I need you guys to understand. Most time we block our own blessings. We are doing it, guys. We hanging around people that's negative, people who preying on our downfall. That's why I say we need to learn to isolate ourselves in this season of our lives. That's it. Frank Black, what's going on with you? That's some mic you got. I greatly appreciate that, man. I got this mic from 5 and below, bro. Hey, uh, Danger Angel, those glasses be tailored to form the size of your head. But guess what? Your mama like it. Your auntie like these glasses. Yeah, your mama can't get enough. Your auntie can't get enough of these glasses, baby. Ask her about me. She like it. She can't get enough. I don't hear her complaining about it. So if you get on here roasting me, you're gonna get a dose of your own medicine. Yeah, you're gonna get a dose of your own medicine. Yeah. Now shut the hell up and listen to the topic, you bot. First visit to your channel. I greatly appreciate that. Hey, it don't matter if you got autism, man. Listen, the sky is still a limit for you, man. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you at the end of the day. God, it gives you all the strength you need. Don't let that be the reason. The reason a lot of people, y'all, will use our disability to let that be a crutch. If you believe it, you can achieve it, man. It don't matter if you got autism. But anyway, y'all, I'm done with this thing, y'all. I want y'all to bow your heads, close your eyes with me. It has been a great live. Maybe you like Rain Man Power and you can go to the casino and win big. Okay. Maybe your mama like it. Yeah, maybe your mama like me being like Rain Man. Maybe your auntie like it. Yeah. Love you too. Love you too, brother. You are a computer ward. Go get a life. Yeah. Listen, y'all. I love y'all. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Blessings. I love all y'all, even the ones who get in and try to crack jokes. I'm gonna give you what you give me. If you get on here cracking jokes, I'm gonna give your ass a dose of your own medicine. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Love you guys, y'all. I want y'all to bow your heads and close your eyes with me. Thanks for the great words and the discussion. Anytime, man. I'm gonna probably do another live here. I ain't got nothing but time right now. It's my off day. Start my new job next week. Uh, so, I got time, baby. I got nothing but time. I'm done with this thing. Y'all bow your heads, close your eyes with me. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord. Thank you for this day today, Lord. This day that was not promised, Lord, but let's see it now. Lord, there's nothing wrong with taking criticism, constructive criticism from people. But we have to learn, Lord, in this season to take constructive criticism from people who are going places. We don't need to be taking constructive criticism from people who are not going places. And we have to learn too, Lord, in this season to not flatter people. Most time we're only flattering people to get what we want. And that right there is not right, Lord. Those people will be punished unless they come to you and repent and ask for forgiveness today, Lord. Listen, y'all, I'm out here like last year. Cook, boom, peace, I'm out. Bless. Peace, one. Love y'all. Thanks for the love.